Hi, and welcome to Prepping Essentials.
Good morning, it's 8 o'clock on Sunday the 31st of October. Just making my way down to the land, and as always, not quite sure what we're going to get done today, but let's find out. Well, here we are down on the land. Don't know if you can see the trees moving. It's a very wet and windy and cool morning this morning. I expected a bit of rain, but in all honesty I wasn't expecting. Can you see all the leaves flying around? I don't know if you'll pick them up on the video or not. It's like a rain of leaves. And talking about rain, it's raining on me. I need to get in that cabin sharpish. It will be a very quick visit this morning. I'm already running late, so I'll get myself in, get sorted out. We'll have a quick chat, and then I'll get on with the rest of my day. There's always something that needs doing, and quite often it's not here on the land. Well, it's a wild windy day today, but as usual, sorting the chickens out. Got a bit of a leak going on in the pen. The roof is letting a bit of rain in because it is wild out there. Isn't it, little chicken? Bit wet and windy. Anyway, let me get these sorted out, top the food up, and check the coop, see what we've got on the egg front. You can hear the wind in these trees. You can see that big one probably moving. It's definitely wild this morning. Let me get quickly inside and see what we've got. A bit of a mess, I'll sort that out in a minute. I've got 4 in there, and that's it, I'm afraid. It looks like we're down to 4 a day now that winter's arrived. Still, I'm not complaining. 4 is better than none. Food and water that needs topping up. I'll sort that out now before I forget, and hopefully the kettle's boiled by the time I get back in the cabin. Well, good morning. It's Sunday already, and what a wet, wild, windy weekend we're having now. Happy Halloween. It's not the night for going out trick-or-treating tonight, I'm afraid. This is quite wild out here. I don't know if you can hear it on the roof or not. I'm guessing you can. Trees are moving a lot outside. Loads of leaves coming down. It's like a little rain of leaves as I walk across the field this morning. I'm grateful for the coffee because it's a bit chilly out there. Chickens have got the feed. I've got some greenery on the bench for them. I'll pop out with that once I finish the cabin chat, and I think that'll be about it for today, I'm afraid. As usual, time is not on my side. I've got loads that I need to do away from here today. Really busy time for me this last couple of months and the next couple of months, as I've got stuff going on in my personal life. I think I mentioned a few of them. Changing job coming up. That's always a chaotic move. Am I doing the right thing? It kind of preys on your mind a little bit. Any new job is always a little bit nervous for the first few months as you kind of settle in. But fingers crossed. All you can do is try and improve on what you have. And that's kind of the theme really for the cabin chat today. There's so much going on out in the big wide world, let alone in everyday personal life for people. I'm sure I'm not alone in having a bit of chaos in my life. A lot of that is due to what's going on in the big wide world, and if you look at the news media, the government pontifications, the rumour mill on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, wherever it is that you go for your social media, it can be a little bit overwhelming. I had a weird night last night. Every now and again, if there's lots going on and things are a bit chaotic or I've got some problem issues going on, I'll find myself waking up in the middle of the night having had some really bizarre dream. I guess with it being Halloween, that shouldn't be a surprise, but it is. So yeah, I've had a couple this last few weeks where I've woken up having had some really bizarre dream. They do say that there is meaning in your dreams. I have no clue whether that's true or not. There are books, there are videos, there's all kinds of stuff of how to interpret a dream, but generally I think for me, if I'm having my sleep disrupted because I'm having really vivid or weird dreams, that's normally an indication that I'm worried about something. And there's lots been going on in my own personal life. I mentioned the job change, there's a few other things as well, which will become clear over the next few months. I can't really talk about, or I don't want to talk about them right now. So I guess the thing is to focus on what you can physically change. All of this stuff that's going on, whether it's climate change, ergo it's throwing it down with rain and wind today, we've got a solar flaring coming today, all kinds of weird weather events during the year that I've complained about, whether that's late frosts, high temperatures, prolonged periods without rain, too much rain. I can't physically change that, nor can you. All we can do is try and adapt and overcome, try and change some of the things that we do, or try and plan ahead a little bit more. Good example, the dry weather. I've topped up the number of water barrels that I've got on the field, because I know if we have that again next year, without those stored tanks of water, I'd be buggered with my planting. The economy. Me and you and everybody else, no matter what we do, we can't change the supply chain shortages causing price increases, the greed of some corporations causing price increases, the tax rises by the government. We've got a big one coming, 1.25% on income in April next year. Me, you, we can't change that. All we can do is try and plan our lives and find ways of mitigating whatever it is that is incoming. So in terms of supply chain shortages and price rises of everyday essentials, do what I've been asking you to do for the last God knows how long. Buy it now while it's in the shops, buy it now at the price it is now. If by some magical event Santa Claus came at Christmas and went like that and suddenly the prices of everything dropped, so what? You've already bought in at a cheap price before the prices went up, and that's still going to be there next year for you to use at those prices. If, however, Santa doesn't come and click his fingers and make the prices suddenly go down, and as is forecast, we are going to see this ongoing grind of ever increasing prices as we go through winter and into the new year. Bonus for you, you're eating cheap foods. So I guess the moral of the story today, and it is a short one, is focus on the things that you can do yourself to try and change your life for the better, and to mitigate whatever bad things other people, whether it's people, governments, corporations, whatever they throw at you, and try not to get bogged down and becoming more and more anxious and fearful over things that you physically can't change yourself. And instead devote your time and your attention and your efforts into trying to do things in your everyday life to make things step by step that little bit better, that little bit easier, and try and have that hedge against the tax rises, the welfare cuts, the price of things in the shop. Because if you don't do that and you just focus on the big wide world and all these bad things that are going on, you're going to have some serious mental health issues, and maybe you'll have, like I did last night, sleepless nights, which, if left unchecked, will impact on your own health and well-being. So, short video today, short cabin chat today, but a positive, I hope, message. Let's get away from everything that everybody else is doing to make life crappy, and try and find ways, things that we can do ourselves to make life that little bit more pleasant and bearable and enjoyable, and I hope happy for ourselves, our friends, our family. I'm going to get this coffee down me, get the greenery for the chickens. I don't think they'll be spending much time outside today. When I turned up this morning, they weren't outside waiting. I had to physically go to the door and go, "Morning, chickens," and then we all came out on cue. I suspect by now, I can't see from here, they're probably sheltering back inside again. This wind is kind of having a sideways drive, so even though they've got a roof, it is still wet out in that coop. But I have no doubt once that greenery appears, they'll come out and be grateful for it. So, get the coffee down me, get sorted out. Wherever you are, wherever you're doing, I hope you're staying safe and well. It is Sunday already. The weekends do pass by way too quickly, so do try and take advantage and have a little bit of peace and happiness on your time off from work. If you are going out tonight, good luck for Halloween. I'd be inclined to sit inside with a beer, or if you are venturing out, go to the pub. Don't be trudging around the streets in this. Keep your kids in. It's miserable out there today. And do something fun inside instead to enjoy yourselves. I'm sure they'll still be grateful of the sweets and whatever else treats you have in the living room, rather than out in the wet and wind and dark. So stay safe and well, enjoy your weekend. As always, got any comments? Any tips for people? Things that people can do to try and improve their life, well-being, finances? I did touch on it yesterday a little bit. Has anybody got any little side hustles, ideas of how you can earn that little bit of extra income? Because the government and the corporations, bless them, are doing their damnedest right now to make your personal finances a mess. So if you have got any tips and tricks, help everybody out, bang them in the comment section. No spam, no get-rich-quick schemes, just genuine things that you can do to save money or to earn that little bit extra money. Pop them in the comment section, do everyone a favour. It is a community, let's band together and share our ideas, and hopefully we'll end up into the new year in a far better place than the governments and the corporations want us to be. Stay safe and well. Well, there we go, there's the greenery, and as usual, look at this. The little red one. Can you get that? I'm sure you can. You're looking a bit wet and bedraggled, chicken. Oh dear. Oh, the other one's coming now, look. Watch my fingers, you two. They do enjoy this greenery. They were all hiding in the coop. I had to call them out. Oh, we've got some other friends coming. Look at that. Well, it's a bit wet and wild out here for me chickens. I'm afraid you're going to have to fend for yourselves. Get this greenery down here, because I'm just about done. Well, that's it for another day and another weekend, I'm afraid. It is a miserable day today. Everything's locked up. I'll get myself in the car and set about the rest of my chores today. Not been able to look at the bees this weekend. No sign of them outside, but given the weather, that's not surprising. It would be nice just to have a little look inside and see how much food they've got. I don't know, we'll see, it's weather dependent. I can't open up today, not in this weather. They'd have an heart attack. As would I probably when they all come out a little bit angry with me. Look at all those leaves on there. Need a bit of decent weather to get run around with a little red tractor to get those picked up. They'll be a welcome addition to the compost pile. But not today, I'm afraid. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, stay safe and well. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll catch up with you in the next video.
Well, that's it for this video. I hope there was something in there that was of interest to you. If you did like the video, please do click on the like button. Also feel free to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. As always, I welcome any comments, questions or suggestions you might have. Please don't get distracted by all the chaos that's going on around. Yes, some of it might be important to you personally and have a direct impact on you, but rather than focusing on the problem, focus on what you can do to overcome the problem and make a little bit of a brighter future for you, your family and friends. If anybody has any tips, tricks, suggestions on how you can save a little bit of money, how you can maybe earn a little bit extra money, do feel free to leave them in the comments section below. But for now, thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.